And a very good evening, baseball fans. We welcome you to day number 3 of this 98th annual Class AAA American Legion Baseball State Tournament from Jack Hackman Field in Marshfield. We started with 8 teams. We are down to 4. And we get set for the final game of the day, game number 11 of this tournament. It sees the 2 remaining undefeated teams as Kimberly and Eau Claire will go head-to-head here on Zaleski Sports. Glad to have you guys with us. My name is Mike Wendland. We have a full staff on board we'll talk about throughout the course of the night, and you get to see firsthand all the work they're putting in as this game goes forward. Over the next couple of hours, we will decide which team is in prime position for that state championship in a couple of days' time. Also an update as well that tomorrow's game times have been moved up due to the expected inclement weather tomorrow night. So the games tomorrow will be at 9 and 11:30 in the morning. So get your coffee, get your donuts, and get ready to watch some great baseball starting early tomorrow morning. We don't know who is going to play at what time yet, but we do know the matchups. We do know that it will be Kimberly taking on Sheboygan and Eau Claire taking on Watertown. Now, the winner of this game will play at the 11:30 time slot. The loser of this game will play at 9 o'clock. Again, every pitch will be found right here on Zaleski Sports as the coaching staffs exchange lineup cards with our umpiring crew. Bruce Schaff and Kevin Johnson with Derek Freeman behind the plate for this one here from Hackman Field. Again, dimensions 320 down the lines, 385 dead center, 367 to the power alleys as they get set to announce things in just a moment as the coaches will head back to their dugouts. Earlier today, we had to bid a fond farewell to the Marshfield Blue Devils and to Toma, who had their seasons come to an end today early on in a couple elimination games earlier. And these two teams are both guaranteed tomorrow. They're both coming in 2-0, both with some extremely impressive performances over the course of the first 2 days of the tournament. So we'll take a look at the lineup, starting with Eau Claire in the first base dugout in their black jerseys. They will line up as follows. Ian Bowers, your shortstop. Blake Buer is his double play partner at second base. Zach Shipman will pick it over at first. Brady Johnson is there just to hit and run the bases. Colin Lazat in left field. Cal Barneson the other side. And right, Ben Strayer in between him in center. Aiden Becker hangs the signs behind the plate, and Nolan Sweeney is at the hot corner with Noah Martinson doing the pitching over 21 innings, and he's 2-0 with an ERA just under 2 for Martinson from Oliva Strum. Eau Claire again in their black jerseys, gray pants, white numbers and letters, red trim, black caps, as they announce the rest of Eau Claire. On the other side, we have the Kimberly Cougars in their red jerseys, white numbers, letters, and pants, red caps, and they will line up as follows. Brady Merzlicker will be doing the pitching tonight. Drew Furman, who was the winning pitcher last night, is at short. Schaefer Peterson, their ace pitcher, is in center field tonight. He threw a gem back on Tuesday. Ryan Halfman, our player of the game last night, is going to be behind the plate. Jack DeLue at third base. Brady Eckes, who is almost impossible to get out, has been at first. Casey Hank in left, Harper West on the other side and right. Brennan Hain will be at second base tonight. Again, Brady Merzlicker will be doing the pitching. 3-2 in 25 innings. ERA just over 4. He did have a complete game shutout in the regional final. Again, both these teams have been extremely impressive so far this week. Eau Claire wins over Wisconsin Rapids and Sheboygan. Kimberly wins over Marinette and Toma, as Merzlicker will get his warm-ups in. When you look at the defense left to right, Hank in left, he was a short last night. Peterson in center, West and right. On the infield corners, it will be DeLue and Eckes. Up the middle, Furman and Hain, with Ryan Halfman doing the catching. Again, Derek Freeman setting up behind him. He'll be calling balls and strikes tonight as we get set for first pitch here on Zaleski Sports. Our first pitch will be brought to you by our friends at Elite Exteriors. So make your home elite. Elite Exteriors of Wisconsin specializes in roofing, siding, windows, doors, gutters, additions, remodels, decks, garages, and new home construction. So make your home elite with Elite Exteriors. So stop and see them in Fall Creek.
Yes, not loser is at 9 a.m.
Reminder fans that due to weather concerns, tomorrow's
as they're letting people know as well here from Hackman, everyone in attendance, about the changes tomorrow. Again, loser of this game plays at 9 a.m. The winner will be at 11:30. Again, it'll be Eau Claire and Watertown, and Kimberly and Sheboygan are the matchups already set in stone. It's just who plays at what time tomorrow morning. So here's Ian Bauer stepping in to lead things off. Bauer this year hitting .476. He's got 50 hits, 12 of those being doubles, and he's driven in 29. And he's going to foul the first one away, third base side now to play. First pitch, 7:21. Bauer, Buer, and Shipman. Same top three it's been all week for Eau Claire. And Coach Doug Flater. The 0-1 is going to be a ground ball to short. Big hop for Furman. Steps, fires, got him. Took his time, made a strong throw for Eckes, and Bauer is retired for out number 1. So one down for Blake Buer. Second base hitting .355, a home run, 25 driven in. Open stance in the right-handed batter's box. Swing and a foul tip into the mitt, hung on to by Halfman. The 0-1. And up and away, 1-1. The 1-1 is going to be lined. Foul, just foul. Down and left. It's 1-2. The 1-2. Merzlicher spins up a breaking ball, but it stays up and out of the zone for ball 2. And the 2-2. Swing and a miss. So Brady Merzlicher is going to get himself a first strikeout of the night. And there's 2 down for the number 3 hitter, Zach Shipman. Shipman, 303 on the dot, a home run on 11 driven in. He was player of the game back on Tuesday. Swing and a miss. We talk with Shipman and Nolan Sweeney, Schaefer Peterson, Brady Eckes, and Ryan Halfman. And it's going to be popped up third base side, and that'll be well out of play. And already quickly, no balls, 2 strikes on Shipman. 6 schools looking represented in this Eau Claire roster. Memorial and North, of course, Elk Mound, Regis. That's going to be flied into left, and coming in is going to be Hank. And he's got it, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Merzlicher goes 1-2-3 with a strikeout, and after 1/2 inning, it is Eau Claire nothing. We get our first look at Kimberly's offense tonight in Game 11 of this AAA American Legion State Tournament on Zaleski Sports.
The quality materials that was used when the house was built were below builder grade. I wanted to do something a little exciting, add a little bit of color, a little bit of texture. The Infinity team took time to get to know us. He wanted to know what we wanted. Once he saw my design, he says, well, let's make this happen. It's a big project. Just changed the whole look of the house, and it looks like a brand new home. The Infinity team treated us like we were their family. I would recommend Infinity to anybody.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan. Give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
So we go to the bottom half of inning number 1. I see a happy hound running around behind the outfield fence. We're in, looks like, left center field. Always a good time for a walk right by the ball diamond. Maybe you can find a home run ball and you got a souvenir. Bring it back, and in 30 years you can make stories on the movie The Sandlot. Martinson getting his warm-ups, the right-hander for Eau Claire. Saying before the top half of the inning ended, again, looks like 6 different schools in Eau Claire's roster. You got Eau Claire Memorial, Eau Claire North, and Eau Claire Regis. Also Elk Mound, Oliva Strum, and Chautauqua Weyerhaeuser, all being represented for Eau Claire. Kimberly, there's one. It is Kimberly being represented on their roster, and Coach Blake Griesbach. Again, Martinson getting his warm-ups in for Eau Claire, the right-hander. Going to make his ninth appearance and 4th start. 2-0 with a 197 earned run average, 27 strikeouts in 21 and 1/3 innings. He will deal with the top of the order. Merzlicker, Furman, and Peterson for the Cougars. As he gets everything lined up and ready to go. As well, when you need to look your best, leave it to My Salon and Plum Street Boutique, providing hair care for the whole family. And check out their new fashions for the upcoming fall. My Salon and Plum Street Boutique in Fall Creek.
Getting off for Kimberly, the pitcher, Brady Merzlicker.
So here's Brady Merzlicker, hitting .507 this summer, 35 for 69, 3 home runs, and 22 driven in. Team leader in hits, doubles, triples, home runs, RBIs, runs. That's down and away, and all the way to the backstop it goes. Had himself a big week as well. Three hits last night in 4 attempts. Swing and a miss. Big cut and high fastball, and it's 1-1. Lazat, and Barnes in the outfield for Eau Claire. Sweeney and Shipman on the corners. Bauer and Buer up the middle. Becker doing the catching. It's 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1. 3-1. That one yanked down and away again. And a lot of room behind home plate, a lot of room in foul ground. You've seen a couple pickoff errors that have sent runners from first to third. Beautiful ballpark here in Marshfield. And Merzlicker will draw a leadoff walk.
Shortstop, Drew Furman.
Just the 7th walk he's drawn. And that'll bring up Furman. Drew Furman, .349 hitter. Kimberly 15 and 11 on the season. Home run and 12 driven in. He takes a big cut and comes up empty. Fastball just below the letters. And Furman went all 7 yesterday. Got a interference on a double play ball last night to end it, right at the very edge of his pitch count limit. He fouls that one straight back. And that baseball might have to be checked after it hits the very top of the boards. Make sure there's no cuts in it. No balls, 2 strikes. Outside. Went for the freeze fastball. Merzlicker, he's got speed, but he doesn't steal a lot of bases. Or he hasn't run a ton. That's going to be chopped foul to third, or toward the dugout. It remains a ball and 2 strikes. He chased down by Harper West. Today's right fielder. The 1-2 from Martinson. Big leg kick, and he goes to a slider, and it's down 2-2. Slider, sweeper, whatever you want to call it. He's got plenty of movement. That's going to be lined into left field for a base hit. So the first two will reach for Kimberly, a walk and a single from Furman.
Center fielder Schaefer Peterson.
And that'll bring up Schaefer Peterson, the center fielder. Peterson hitting .345 this summer, a home run, 10 driven in. He's played in the most games of anyone on the roster. This will be his 22nd game, along with Merzlicher. So Merzlicher over at second. Furman leads off of first. Shipman playing in front of the runner, Furman. That's up and away for ball one.
Kenny wasn't exactly giving you a bunch of confidence yesterday, was he? Like, they should be getting further along on the recap, right?
The 1-0. Up and away. 2-0.
It's like, that surgery's going on. That was spring, right? March.
You always got to be aware with Peterson that he could drop down a bunt. He's got great speed. Stands very deep in the batter's box. And now he's quickly, though, up 3-0 in the count. Sweeney, the third baseman, even with the bag. Shipman again was playing in front of the runner. Yeah, I think maybe he might just square to try and mess with the head. Takes all the way, and he takes a strike, very top of the strike zone. Martinson trying to climb back into this count. Still nobody out. He's going to pop that one, fouling out of play, third base side. And from 3-0, it goes to 3-2 on Schaefer Peterson. Now Shipman will play behind the runner. And he lost him, ball 4. So 2 walks, sandwiching around a single from Furman, and Kimberly's got him loaded. With nobody out for the cleanup man, Ryan Halfman. Halfman, 43 at-bats, 20 hits. That's a .465 batting average. He's driven in 12. Scored the winning run last night. And his work with Furman behind the plate got him to be our player of the game as he takes one high for ball 1. One and nothing. Martinson in big trouble early on as it's fouled straight back. Halfman had a big rip, and it's 1-1. Halfman wearing, depending on which era of Brewer fan you are, Chad Patrick or Corbin Burns, 39, or if you're a hockey fan, Logan Couture's 39. The 1-1 up for ball 2, and it's 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1. The open stance for Halfman. That's going to be flying into right, shallow, coming in quick. The call and the catch. Runner will bluff the tag. It was not deep enough to score the run. Coming in quickly was Barneson. And that's out number 1.
Third baseman Jack DeLue.
So 1 down for Jack DeLue. The big third baseman comes in hitting .368 with 3 home runs and 22 driven in. 21 hits in 57 at-bats this summer. Ground ball could get Martinson out of this inning. And a plane flying somewhere. That's up. There it is. Nice bright green. The 1-0 is outside, and it's 2-0 on Duluth. Inside 3-0, and you got a paraglider coming down, and there's different versions of what you consider a joyride. Personally, I'm not one of them. I'm fine being on the ground. 3-0 the count. Base is juiced. Martinson trying to climb all the way back into the count yet again, and he does for the first time. First one, 3-1 now on Duluth. Strike 2 on the outside corner. And once again, he's worked it back full. He did it with Peterson, but lost him. Martin's looking for a big strikeout here. And he gets it high and tight, and he tied him up inside. So after loading the bases with nobody out, Martinson has a chance to get out of this with no damage.
First baseman, Brady Eckes.
It'll be up to Eckes. Eckes hitting .328, 19 hits. Almost half of them have come this week. He is 6 for 8 with 7 runs batted in. Had 6 of them alone on Tuesday. As far as RBIs, it's 2-0 on Eckes. Couple of walks and a hit. Kimberly had him loaded with nobody out, then a fly ball to shallow right, and the strikeout of Duluth. And that's in there, strike 1. 2 balls and a strike on Eckes. That one's fouled out of play, first base side. And Martinson now 1 strike away from getting out of this inning, putting up a 0. He's thrown 31 pitches. But trying his best to keep this game scoreless. And it's going to be high. And the third batter in 6 who has gone to a full count. 3 of the last 4 for Martinson. Runners will be off with the pitch. And time is called by Eckes, and he'll reset things. Got Merzlicker, Furman, and Peterson on the base paths. With all of them on the move, ball in the gap could clear them. And he fouls it away. Went inside, jammed him, and he's able to fight it off back behind the plate. We'll try it once again. And thank you all for joining us wherever you may be. A player in this tournament watching. Up the middle and into center field. That'll bring in 1 run. Furman around third. The throw is going to go all the way through. That'll bring in a couple of runs. Eckes is going to take second on the play. He's got himself a 2-run single. He's driven in 9 this week.
Left fielder, Casey.
And Kimberly takes a 2-0 lead for left fielder Casey Hank.
That's probably a kid worth. Josh, you have him down on your list. Yeah, that kid.
Swing and a miss on the high fastball. 0-1 on Casey Hank. Hitting .250, 7 for 28, 7 runs batted in. On the season, Eckes has 16 RBIs. 9 have come this week. It's all in a good week's work for a few days. 1-1 on Hank. It's 1-2. Started off his birthday on Tuesday, driving in 6. Over at third base that day. He was at first last night and tonight as Martinson looking to limit it to just 2. Inside, 2-2. Be pitch number 39 for Martinson.
There was a couple balls today, Aaron. I'm sure you saw it. Their hitters missed by
That's fouled back.
they were so off on their time.
It's going to be a 40-pitch inning for Martinson. And it's another full count. This is the 4th full count in the last 5 batters. So that one is popped up behind second base. Coming in is Barneson. He'll make the catch on the run, and the inning is over. However, it was a couple of runs scored by the Cougars on 2 hits, 2 runners left, and after 1 complete, Kimberly leads this one by a score of 2-0 in the AAA American Legion State Tournament on Zaleski Sports.
I'm Dan.
And I am Jane. We are the owners of Elite Exteriors of Wisconsin.
Whether it's roofing, siding, windows, doors, gutters, additions, remodels, decks, garages, new construction, our team delivers dependable results with attention to detail.
Let Elite Exteriors of Wisconsin make your home elite.
As we get set for the top half of inning number 2, never a bad seat to be found here at Hackman, whether you're down at the intersection of Spruce and 2nd, you're in the grandstand, in my case watching from the press box behind home plate. 2-0 Kimberly as Merzlicher back out there to work. He will deal with the heart of the order, Johnson, Lizotte, and Barneson. First one is in for a called strike on Brady Johnson. Johnson hitting .382. He's driven in 17.
Because remember when we came into this, we're like, this is, well, Josh, you've been to enough of them that you're like, this was good, this was bad.
Brady went 1-2-3 with a strikeout in the first, and he misses outside that one, well outside, and it's 1-1. Might as well keep your home and valuables safe with SOS Security in Eau Claire. Protect against intruders, fires, water, and more for every room, every door, every window. Place your trust in SOS Security. Outside, 2-1. Two and one. Brady Merzlicher out of the stretch against Johnson. He's going to fly that one into very shallow right. West got a little bit of a late break coming in. He'll make the catch leaning to his left for out number 1.
Fielder, Colin Lizotte.
So here's Colin Lizotte, the left fielder, hitting .442, 23 hits. That's 3rd on the team behind only Buer and Bauer. He's driven in 11. Another guy who's had himself a pretty solid week. Left-handed hitter, slightly open stance. Halfman setting up outside. Ground ball to 2nd. Big hop. 2 outs. little bit of a high throw from Hain, but Eck is able to keep the bag. And 2 quick outs for the number 6 hitter, right fielder, Cal Barneson. Barneson, another guy over 400, 447 this summer, a home run, 16 driven in. He was the regional tournament most valuable player. We covered 2 full AAA regionals every single game. As there's a check swing. He did not offer for ball 1. Over in Chippewa Falls, Barneson homered in a game, had a big win against Chippewa Falls to become the most valuable player. Ground ball to short. Furman shuffles, throws, and it's another 1-2-3 inning. Couple of ground outs and a fly out for Merzlicker through 2. We have played an inning and 1/2. So we go to the bottom half of the second. 2-0 Kimberly in game number 11 of this AAA American Legion State Tournament, live on Zaleski Sports.
This summer, the whole family is invited to Marshfield's home base for fun. Woodfield Inn & Suites, where great rooms come with great rates. Splash around in the indoor pool. Mom and Dad unwind in the hot tub. Let your kids take over the arcade. Book your family getaway at Woodfield Inn & Suites. The 2026 American Legion State Baseball Tournament is in Marshfield. Make Woodfield Inn & Suites your home base.
From humble beginnings in 1904, the Wheatrick family has grown Grassland Dairy Products into one of the largest processors of butter in the nation. Based in Greenwood, Wisconsin, the family and its hundreds of employees continue their pursuit of providing high-quality products that can proudly be served in restaurants and homes across America.
Martinson back out to work again. Plenty of spots to be had here in the stands or behind the fence watching the games. We've seen people throughout the week make their way over, and I'm glad to have them watching and joining. You can always, when you're here, go to the concession stand, get some great food and beverages, and you can watch the game on the monitor we have out there while you're waiting for your food. Put it on your phone here in the grandstand. You can listen in. Our full crew here, multiple cameras, our broadcast trailer. We're very glad to have all of our great producers and camera operators and directors and replay operators and broadcasters. It's been a true team effort this week, and everyone has been spectacular. First one is going to be down on the number 8 hitter, Harper West. And it's 1-0. West hitting .224, a home run, 8 driven in. One of the few guys with still rolling the high socks. That's in there, 1-1. And of course, for the rest of this week, the next few days, Marshfield continues to host the AAA State Baseball Tournament. They've welcomed 8 teams to compete for that state title, and we're down to 4. So make sure to make your way over here to Hackman Field. That one's cue-shotted foul. Again, there's delicious concessions. You got some great raffle prizes, including some jerseys being raffled off. And most importantly, some still incredible baseball on the way. Again, now through Saturday, right here at Hackman Field in beautiful Marshfield. Swing and a miss. Second strikeout for Martinson.
Second baseman, Brennan Hain.
That'll bring up Hain. Nine hitter takes one in the dirt.
The batter is number 34, Gavin Disson.
Well, we're going to get a pinch hitter already, so Gavin Disson already into the game. So Hain was the number 9 hitter in the lineup, so Disson will hit. Ground ball to second, a couple of big hops for Buer, and that's out number 2. I'll bring up Merzlicker, I should say. He walked and scored back in the first. That's behind him. Well, slipped a little bit. Tried to throw a curveball. After a 40-plus pitch first inning, it's been so far quick for Martinson. Going through the 8 and 9 hitters. But that one misses up, and it's 2-0 on Merzlicker. Swinging, he fouls it straight back. And immediately I see a youngster go and chase that one down. 2-1. And it's 3 balls and a strike. The 3-1 delivery is going to be lined off the glove of Buer into shallow right. He'll not make a throw, and Merzlicker will reach. And it's probably got to be an E4.
Shortstop.
And it is.
Furman.
So a 2-out base runner for Drew Furman. He singled and scored back in the first. Tailing line drive that Buer had it right in his glove on just above the shoe tops, but he couldn't hang on. It rolled into shallow right. That's ball 1. Ready with a high pitch count. Let's see how many pitches this makes Martinson throw. It's 2-0. 55 pitches thrown through an inning and 2/3. Merzlicker with just 17 through 2. That one popped straight back and out of play again. It's 2-1. Again, for those of you just joining in or missed the announcement again, games tomorrow move to the morning, 9 and 11:30 a.m. Swing and a miss. Fastball away, and it's 2-2. We know the matchups. We don't know who will play at what time yet, though. We know it'll be Kimberly and Sheboygan and Eau Claire and Watertown. Winner of this game will get the 11:30 time slot. That one's fouled back. The losing team will end up having to play in about 13 hours from now. And Phil will be facing elimination. That one chopped foul. The 2-2. Runner goes. That's going to be served into shallow center. Hit and run executed nicely, and they'll be at the corners. For Peterson.
Center fielder, Schaefer Peterson.
And Peterson walked back in the first, and right there has led to 7 extra pitches for Martinson, and he's now up to 60. When you get to the later stage of the tournament, that's the last thing you're looking for your starter to have to labor through a couple of innings. That one's turned on and hit deep to right. Going back, looking up. See you later. Schaefer Peterson sends one out of here. A 3-run tater. And it's 5-0 Kimberly. All of it with 2 outs after the error And they with a turn on one and send it over the right field fence.
Catcher, Ryan Heckman.
His second of the year. And Halfman swinging away, pops one into right, dropping foul. And so all of this done with 2 outs after the Buer error. So all these runs unearned for Martinson. And that's going to get some bullpen action for Eau Claire. Looks like a left-hander getting loose. 1-1 on Halfman. He flew out to right his first time. Two and one. Looks like Devin Barrickman getting loose. That's lined up the middle and a base hit into right center. So the 2-out barrage continues.
Third baseman, Jack DeLue.
To bring up Jack DeLue. And that is Devin Barrickman getting loose. If I remember right, he threw in the first game on Tuesday. Runner goes. Down and away. Thrown to second. Not in time. Halfman wasting no time and steals his 17th base of the summer. Five runs in on 5 hits in the game. Chopper foul to third. Ball and a strike on DeLue. Runner goes. It's a strike. Throw to third, not in time. Another stolen base for Halfman. Who says catchers can't run? The 1-2. Popped back and out of play. Derek Freeman saying he needs some more baseballs. I'm sure someone went down and got that home run ball for Peterson. Slider missing down and in, 2-2.
Was he all nut his third base coach? Like, he didn't tell him to slide or anything. Because he's like,
The 2-2.
arms up like, what do you want, man?
And that's going to get away. A wild pitch is going to bring in Halfman. So the catcher and cleanup man manufactures a run on his own. A single, 2 stolen bases, and a wild pitch. And the count is full on DeLue. Mazakis with a smile on his face gives Mr. Freeman some fresh cowhide. Full count on DeLue. Crouching in that stance at 6-7. High fastball, and he fouls it back. 71 pitches through an inning and 2/3 for Martinson. All 4 of these runs this inning unearned. And he walks DeLue. Third walk by the right-hander, and that'll draw a visit, and will that be it for Martinson? They're going to try and let him get through this inning. 6 runs on 5 hits for the Cougars. Continue to hit the ball. 15 runs back on Tuesday over Marinette. 2-1 winners last night. A great game with Toma that ended on an obstruction call. A double play ball. Interference, obstruction, whatever you want to call it. I'm sure that's a happy bunch, or some Eau Claire fans looks like actually more, so hoping to get things turned around here. Both teams have red in their uniform, so it's always have to tell who is who at times. High and tight on Eckes. He singled home a couple of runs back in the first. That one popped up, foul ground, first base. And that one's going to carry out a play. And it's 1-1. This inning started strikeout, ground out, and then it went E4, single, homer, single, walk. That's up and away, 2-1. The bullpen has been cleared out, so whenever the call is made, Devin Barrickman is ready to go. It's 3-1 on Eckes. Three balls and a strike. That's going to be lined into center, but it's going to carry out into the gap and chased down there by Strayer for the final out of the inning. However, 4 runs come across with 2 outs, including the big 3-run home run from Schaefer Peterson. There were 3 hits and a runner left. After 2 complete, Kimberly leads it by a score of 6-0 in Game 11 of the AAA American Legion State Tournament on Zaleski Sports.
Welcome to the competition where only the best healthcare plans rise to the top. Megasure.
Presenting Paperwork Pound Cake. A half-baked plan with flaky service sprinkled on top.
Next up, Security Health Plan.
I call this one the Sweet Security. It has high-quality coverage folded in, and it's frosted with award-winning local service that's sweet but never sugar-coated.
That's a slice of better.
Chef Security, congratulations. Truly the recipe for better.
When you need to look your best, leave it to My Salon and Plum Street Boutique, providing hair care for the whole family by friendly and knowledgeable stylists who use only the best hair care products. And shop Plum Street Boutique for business casual and fun fashions to brighten your day. Sizes ranging from extra small to 3XL. My Salon and Plum Street Boutique, 2 places you'll love at one easy-to-get-to location in Fall Creek.
Last game of the night, so might as well kick your feet back and enjoy the game. We go to the top of the third. And we Ben Strayer to lead things off for Eau Claire. 7, 8, and 9 against Brady Merzlicker. Got himself a 6-run lead. That one fouled away, first base side. Strayer, 347 hitter, 13 runs batted in. Right-handed hitting center fielder. Be followed by Becker and Sweeney. That's in there. Strike 2 called. Six outs. 6 up, 6 down so far for Merzlicker. He's got a strikeout. 3 ground outs, 2 flyouts. That one's going to be fouled away. Change as well. Looks like Disson is in left field. And Hank comes in and plays second base. That was a change last inning. And the 0-2. So swing and a miss. Change speeds, got the chase. And second strikeout for Merzlicker.
Catcher, Aiden Becker.
That'll bring up Aiden Becker, the starting catcher. Becker, 258, home run. He's driven in 12. To Shatek Weyerhaeuser. He takes ball one up and out of the zone. Right, well, whether you're buying or you're selling, turn to the Jesperson Group at Eau Claire Realty. They have a pulse on the local area real estate market. It can help you with both existing homes and new builds. It can help you through each step of that process. That's the Jesperson Group, Eau Claire Realty. Of course, a big thank you to all of our great sponsors and advertisers here on Zaleski Sports. Without them, I wouldn't be here. Very thankful for what they do. As there's a swing and a miss, 2 balls and a strike. So if you get a chance, go and support these businesses. Give them your patronage and tell them thank you. Because then we are able to bring you every pitch of this tournament as that's fouled back. 4 yesterday, 4 Tuesday, 4 yesterday, 3 games today. Highlighting some incredible athletes and coaches. This count will go full on Aiden Becker. And of course, a big thanks to the Marshfield Post 54 board and staff and everyone allowing us some room here in the press box. Ground ball into left field, a base hit for Becker. First base runner of the day for Eau Claire will lead to a courtesy runner for the catcher, as Nolan Sweeney will check in, and running at first base will be number 9, Landon Connect.
Courtesy runner at first base is number 9, Landon Connect.
So Connect will run. Ground ball into right field, a base hit. They'll be station to station, and Sweeney continues to have a nice couple of days. He was our player of the game yesterday.
Shortstop, Ian Bauer.
And now Bauer coming to play. Back to the top of the order we go. Bauer 0 for 1, a ground out to short that led off the ball game. That's fouled straight back. And it is 0-1. Couple of one-out base hits from Becker and Sweeney. And the 0-1. Hits that inside corner. No balls, 2 strikes on Ian Bauer. Have to double check, make sure everything's right. But I think Bauer, the only player in the state with 50 hits this summer, at least in the AAA level. And time called by Bauer. He'll step out. Merzlicker looking for a double play ball here, potentially. Got Connect at second, Sweeney at first. Eckes playing behind the runner. And Bauer stays alive, fouling that one off. Count remains, no balls, 2 strikes. The Eau Claire shortstop. The 0-2 once again. Trying to get him to chase, and he again spoils that one. Slaps it out of play. And once again, they're quickly running out of baseballs. Nothing in 2 on Bauer. Ground ball to second. Slow roller, only play's going to be first. Hank makes the play there. They'll get the runners to second and third with 2 down. For Blake Buer. Buer struck out back in the first. He's 0 for 1. One of 2 strikeouts for Merzlicher. As Halfman throws a couple of those ones back to the dugout. So big chance for Buer to chip into this deficit here. 2 runs in scoring position. And good speed. And he's going to drive one into left center and deep. On the run, Peterson chases it down on the track. Have yourself a day so far, Schaefer Peterson. Showing off the range and stranding 2 runners in scoring position. And after 2.5, the score remains 6-0 Kimberly here at the AAA State Tournament on Zaleski Sports.
Good evening, folks. Matt LePay here. Ridgetop Exteriors is kicking off your roof replacement like pros. Old shingles off, decking down, ice and water guard set. Textbook protection. Underlayment follows. Sealed tight like an O-line. Valleys flashed. Shingles installed row by row. Captain ventilated. The crew scoops every nail, leaving no yard marker behind. This project's wrapped. Your turn to call the play at ridgetopexteriors.com.
Welcome to the competition where only the best healthcare plans rise to the top. Megasure.
Presenting Paperwork Pound Cake. A half-baked plan with flaky service sprinkled on top.
Ooh. Next up, Security Health Plan.
I call this one the Sweet Security. It has high-quality coverage folded in, and it's frosted with award-winning local service that's sweet but never sugar-coated.
That's a slice of better.
Chef Security, congratulations. Truly the recipe for better.
Take a look at the evening sky. I guess we could say night sky now as we're 8:15. Well, it's still some light out and some beautiful weather here. So this has been, as far as conditions-wise, I think the nicest day so far this week. And of course, that'll all change tomorrow. That's why games got moved up to tomorrow morning. As we had a pitching change as Devin Barrickman, the left-hander, will take over on the mound. For Barrickman, this will be his 7th appearance. He's 1-0 in 8 innings of work. Giving up 6 hits and 6 runs, 6 strikeouts, an ERA just over 5. He will deal with the bottom of the order, Hank, West, and Disson. As he gets his warm-up reminder as well from our friends over at Security Financial Bank, SFB. Whether you're starting a business, buying your first home, or you're saving for college, SFB are the bankers who believe in you. Learn more today at sfbank.com, member FDIC.
Left fielder, Casey Hank.
Bottom half of the third, here's Casey Hank, the now second baseman. He flew out to right field his first time up. First one is a touch inside, ball 1. So 2 innings of work for Martinson. 5 hits, 6 runs, 2 earned. A couple of strikeouts, he walked 3. It's 2-0 on Hank. That one missing. It's 3-0. So Devin Barrickman on in relief. It's a 4-pitch walk to start his night off, and Hank will take first base.
Harper West.
So now here's Harper West. He's 0 for 1. He struck out back in the second. That led off the second inning. Again, Martinson got the first 2 outs pretty quickly. And then after a line drive that turned into an error, it all kind of unraveled from there. Peterson with a 3-run homer. Halfman basically stealing a run. That's led to where we are now. Fouled back, strike 1 on Harper West. Again, we'll keep letting you guys know and updates again. You'll be able to find full scores and everything also on ZaleskiSports.com, as well as you can watching these broadcasts as well. But everything tomorrow moved up to the morning hours. 9 o'clock. 5 o'clock, or 9 o'clock first pitch, so grab your coffee, make some pancakes, scramble some eggs, get that TV on, get ready. It's 2-1 on West. Brad Vesperman getting loose. The Eau Claire bullpen. So the 2-1 from Barrickman is popped foul, backing out of play. You know the matchups, just don't know who plays in what time slot. The winner of this game will be the 11:30 game. We do know that. It'll be Kimberly and Sheboygan, Eau Claire, and Watertown. One of those games will be dealing with an elimination. The 2-2. Ground ball into the hole and into right field, a base hit. With Shipman holding the runner on, West just puts it right where he'd usually be.
Left fielder, Gavin Disson.
And here comes Gavin Disson. He grounded out to second his first time. The left fielder. And he swings and misses on one on the inner half. Walk and a single. Kimberly back in business here in the third. That's up and away. Again, for both these teams, again, neither one can be eliminated tonight, but it's huge that the winner of this game knows they're going to be playing Saturday. And for both these teams, they have their ace available to go on Saturday. That'll be down and in. So there's some extra incentive here as well. I mean, Logan Zinsmaster would be able to come back. Schaefer Peterson would be able to go on championship day. So the 2-1. Swing and a miss. Ball at his chin. And a high fastball. 2-2 now on Gavin Disson. The outfielder. Fouled in and out of the mitt of Becker. Still 2-2. Down and away, and it's full. Again, still throwing is Vesperman. And that's inside, almost hit him. Either way, it's ball 4. And they will be loaded. Back to the top of the order we go for Brady Merzlicker. 0 for 1. He's walked, reached out an error. He has scored twice. It was his line drive and the error by Buer that put that whole second inning in motion. So we'll get a visit to the mound. All right, so from our friends over at Toyson Ford, congratulating area student athletes on their accomplishments on and off the field, court, diamond, and track. Toyson Ford, your community partner serving the Chippewa Valley. So a big thank you to one of our game day sponsors, Oakwood Bank in Augusta and Eau Claire. Proud to support local student athletes, and then that's Oakwood Bank in Augusta and Eau Claire. Nobody out. Kimberly looking to break this one wide open. 2 runs in the first, 4 in the second. All those ones again with 2 outs in that second inning. The big one being the Peterson 3-run homer. Everyone looking to get maybe a couple extra hours of sleep before Kimberly looking to give themselves the 11:30 game. That's inside, ball 1. That is going to be flown into center and carrying a bit. But Strayer's going to have a play. He'll make the catch. It'll be deep enough to score the run from third. It'll be a sacrifice fly and an RBI for Brady Merzlicker. As Hank will come across to score.
Shortstop, Drew Furman.
So 1 down for Furman. Furman 2 for 2, couple of singles, couple of runs. It's 2-0. That's down low. It's 3-0 on Drew Furman. The 3-0 is ball 4. He's on base for the 3rd time. And once again, the bases will be loaded.
Center fielder, Schaefer Peterson.
And here comes Peterson. Last time up, he went over the right field fence. Three-run homer. He's also walked. That one in the dirt. Gets behind Becker, but not far enough to get the run across. Pearson, it was a 2nd home run of the summer. The 1-0. 2-0. It's been 3 walks, a sacrifice fly, and 1 hit in the inning. Two and nothing on Schaefer Peterson. That's right in there. 2 balls and a strike. Taken all the way. That one popped back and out of play. I got close. It sounded like I got pretty close to our trailer. 2-2 on Peterson. Outside, and it's full. Three balls, two strikes, nowhere to put them. And ball four, and a run is in. Bases loaded, walk for Peterson, and that will be the final pitch thrown by Devin Barrickman. Halfman will come. He will face Bradley Vesperman, who was already on his way out there with Coach Flater. And the pitching change has been made. It's the bottom of the third, one out. The bases are loaded for Kimberly. They've already got a couple of runs in, 8 in the game. Your score 8-0 on Zaleski Sports.
Want to save even more at Fleet Farm? Sign up for Fleet Rewards for exclusive offers and deals. Earn points every time you shop. 500 points gets you a $5 reward. It's free and easy to sign up, in-store or online. Plus, earn rewards even faster with the Fleet Rewards credit card. Get 4 times the points every time you use your Fleet Rewards credit card. Start shopping and start saving even more with Fleet Rewards at Fleet Farm.
Brad Vesperman is going to make his 12th appearance out of the pen. It was a third of an inning for Barrickman. He went 1/3, gave up 1 hit. He was 2 runs, both of them are responsible for all 3 runners here. He walked 4. As Vesperman will take over to face Ryan Halfman. Vesperman ERA under 3, 286 and 14 2/3 innings, 14 strikeouts during that time. As Halfman, who is 1 for 2. He singled, stole 2 bases, and scored on a wild pitch back in the second. Flew out to right back in the first. And as Vesperman gets his warm-ups in, miners hold that HS Fence is specializing in chain link, vinyl, wood, and ornamental fencing. They've been providing commercial and residential fencing to the people of Wisconsin for the last 18 years. Contact them today in Fall Creek or at hsfencewi.com. That's hsfencewi.com. Hartman 467 is average up to now, as Vesperman will work out of the windup. Open stance for the right-handed hitting catcher, and that's way down and away yanked, and Becker has to make a backhand stab. And I'm not sure they're still here, but I'm sure Watertown and Sheboygan watching carefully. See when they play tomorrow, and that's going to be popped up, backing out of play. See how much sleep each of the teams are going to get tonight. But they'll get a little, whoever gets through will get a little bit of an extra break going into Saturday afternoon before we send a team to Kentucky. The 1-1 is down, 2 balls and a strike. Seven walks drawn through 2 1/3 innings for Kimberly hitters. Swing and a miss. It's 2-2. 4 alone this inning. And the 2-2. High and tight, and the count's full. This is the 8th hitter that's gone to a full count for Kimberly so far tonight. As liner to second, back up the middle, a base hit. Freezing on the liner was Furman as a run comes in. The throw gets away, and everyone's going to stay put. RBI single for Ryan Halfman.
Third baseman, Jack DeLue.
We'll bring up Jack DeLue, who has walked and struck out. Nine nothing. On just 7 hits. As DeLue pops it back and out of play. 8th hitter of the inning. Update as well as Karsten Trowbridge is getting loose. It's a trio of pitchers I'm pretty sure we saw back on Tuesday. I have to go and check my book, and DeLue gets hit with the bases loaded. So a little bit of a painful RBI there for DeLue as Furman comes in to score. His 23rd RBI. And that'll bring up Eckes, who's the 9th hitter of the inning. He's 1 for 2, a 2-run single back in the first. Pops that one sky high back and out of play. Eckes average exactly 333 now. The 0-1 on Eckes. Is going to be down and away, a wild pitch. That'll bring in another run. Peterson comes in to score. They'll close the book on Barrickman. 5 runs. All of them earned. It's an 11-0 lead for Kimberly. That's in there. Ball and 2 strikes on Eckes. Ground ball to short. That's bobble, but that'll be enough to get the run, and the throw is in time. Eckes will get another run batted in. That is now 10 this week. As Halfman is in to score. So here's Hank, who is hitting for the 2nd time this inning. He walked to lead things off. He swings and pops it up on the infield. Buer is there, and the inning is over. It's a huge number for Kimberly. They put up 6 runs on 2 hits. No errors, and a runner was left. We have played 3, and Kimberly has put up 12. 12-0 Cougars. The final game of day number 3 of the AAA American Legion State Baseball Tournament on Zaleski Sports.
I got referred to the orthodontist, and I was really nervous, but in my 2-year process, the staff was very welcoming and very kind to me. My brother also had treatment here, and he was very happy with a smile. I'd recommend Ruth Orthodontics to all my friends and family that want a beautiful smile just like us.
When I come in for my appointment, the wait is really short. All of the workers are very kind and sweet. They try to make sure that everything in my mouth is just right after my checkup, and Dr. Bruce is very nice.
I'd love the opportunity to meet you and transform your smile.
Call us to set up your free consultation today.
With
Wisconsin shops at Gross Auto Group for 3 big reasons. No hassle pricing, lifetime warranty, massive selection, price to move. Gross Auto Group's no hassle pricing means the price you see is the price you pay. No back and forth, no wasted time. Our lifetime engine warranty means we want your new ride running for as long as you own it. And with 8 brands in 6 stores, Gross Auto has the ride you want at the price you need. 3 reasons, 3 towns. Gross Auto Group in Neelsville, Black River Falls, and Marshfield.
We go to the 4th inning as Zach Shipman walks to the plate. And still plenty of time and plenty of room. Good and great seats still here at Hackman. 12-0 Kimberly. 12 runs on 7 hits. And 4 left through 3. No runs, 2 hits, an error, and 2 left for Eau Claire. Brady Merzlicker back out to work. Getting a couple of hits. He struck out a couple of batters. He has to wait for a catcher. And Halfman gets the hockey helmet back on. Zach Shipman flew out to left field his first time up. Ground ball to second. Hank is there. 1 out.
Designated hitter, Brady Johnson.
So 35 pitches through 3 1/3 for Merzlicker. Here's Brady Johnson. He flew out to right field back in the second. 0 for 1 on the evening. And the first one for him is going to be flown into center. Peterson backing up, flips the hips, and makes the catch. 2 down. And you got to think Colin Lazat is not going to be swinging at the first pitch here. You don't see too many 3-pitch innings. I think you'd probably see more immaculate innings than 3-pitch innings. Lazat grounded out to second his first time. He takes ball 1. That's in there. Ball and a strike on Colin Lazat. Down and in. Kimberly got 4 runs and 2 outs back in the second. Eau Claire looking to try and get something going here. They got 2 hits from the bottom of their order in the third, but could not score. That one is ripped. Foul. Just foul. Ball ends up in the corner. Looks like Barrickman's going to go and chase it down. Two balls, 2 strikes. Fouled back. We'll have a pinch hitter on deck, Karsten Trowbridge. Would hit for Barneson. That'll be fouled away, third base side. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here in the top half of the 4th. Brady Merzlicker gets a ground ball foul again. Couple of strikeouts. 5 ground outs. 4 outs through the air. Got up a couple of singles to Becker and Sweeney. A Baltimore chop foul. We'll try it again. Again, stay tuned tomorrow morning, 9 o'clock, 7 Pacific. Ground ball to second, a big hop. That one stayed down the end by Hank, but he throws him out. Ends up being a 1-2-3 inning for Brady Merzlicker with a couple of ground outs. 3.5 are in the books. They score 12-0 Cougars. Final game of the day here at the AAA American Legion State Tournament on Zaleski Sports.
I'm Dan.
And I am Jane. We are the owners of Elite Exteriors of Wisconsin.
Whether it's roofing, siding, windows, doors, gutters, additions, remodels, decks, garages, new construction. Our team delivers dependable results with attention to detail.
Let Elite Exteriors of Wisconsin make your home elite.
There's still plenty of fans enjoying the game tonight. I'm sure those fans are really having a great time with the red K on their, or the white K on the red hats, Kimberly. 29 runs so far in 3 games put up by Kimberly this tournament. 12-0 here as Vesterman will get a clean inning. He'll deal with 8, 9, and 1. West to lead things off. Then Disson and Merzlicker. Harper West walked and scored back, or singled and scored back in the 30s, 1 for 2. He takes down and away. West, a guy who, decent chance he might be getting the start tomorrow. That's got some wicked English up the middle. Bowers there, steps, flips, nice play. Even all the way up here, you could see some of that side spin on that one. That was dancing around. As here's Gavin Disson. Walked and scored back in the 30s, 0 for 1. First one on him. Grounded into the hole. Sliding stop. Buer can't make the play, and he will reach it, and then the ball gets away. But Becker, like any good catcher, backing up the play.
Pitcher, Brady Merzlicker.
I think probably infield hit. Back to the top of the order we go with Brady Merzlicker. For 1, a walk, a sac fly. He scored twice. He's driven in a run. He's thrown 4 shutout. He takes a hearty hack and comes up empty. That's inside. One and one. So we got time called. Making sure. Looks like a new catcher in as well. That's Keegan Winberg, who's in the game, catching for Eau Claire. So Becker will get the rest of the night off. That's a strike. So Winberg in the game behind the plate. The 1-2. Fouled away. And that may have gotten a piece of young Mr. Winberg. Maybe just above the shin guard, it looked like. Right in the lower quad. Count remains a ball and 2 strikes on Merzlicker. Fouled away again. One ball, 2 strikes. Vesperman will step off. The 1-2. Ground ball to third. Hits Sweeney in the chest. Steps and throws in time. Nice play to keep with it. Out number 2 on the play. Disson goes to second base.
Shortstop, Drew Furman.
Somewhere Roger Dorn is seething that he actually got in front of the ball. Two down for Furman. The runner on second. Outside, ball 1. Furman 2 for 2 with a walk. He scored 3 times. And the 1-0. That's on the inside corner. Strike 1 called. Furman, one of the guys in the running to be our Ridgetop Exteriors player of the game. With 3 runs scored. That one in the dirt. 2 balls and a strike. And it's 3-1. Three balls and a strike on Furman. And he is going to draw the walk, and he's the 4th time he's been on base in 4 innings.
Center fielder, Schaefer Peterson.
And here comes Schaefer Peterson with 2 down, first and second. Peterson has walked twice and hit a 3-run homer. One of those walks also drove in a run. And they're going to pull Vesperman under 30 pitches. And it looks like we will see Karsten Trowbridge, who will take over on the mound. Shipman will go out into right field.
Now pitching for player number 14, Karsten Trowbridge.
So Trowbridge will make his 9th appearance.
Vesperman, 27.
As the right-hander will get his warm-ups in. See our umpires, many great minds working the bases and behind the plate over the course of this week. Getting things set up. Making some conversations with Disson. There's Mr. Freeman behind the plate. Well, at this point, down the first base line. And out there as well, Bruce Schaff and Kevin Johnson working the bases tonight. For Trowbridge in 20 innings, he's at an ERA of 5.25. He's struck out 7 in 20 innings of work. inning and a third for Vesperman. Give up a couple of hits. Walked a batter, hit a batter. He's responsible for the 2 runners here. As, again, Karsten Trowbridge will deal with Schaefer Peterson. Pearson walked in the first, hit a 3-run homer in the second, bases loaded walk in the third. Still hit with 2 outs. He's going to swing and a ground ball to third. Sweeney is there. He'll take it the easy way himself. And the inning is over. Trowbridge comes in, throws exactly 1 pitch, and gets out of the inning. We will go to the 5th inning. 12-0 your score on Zaleski Sports.
After 4, Kimberly 12, Eau Claire 0.
And it looks like it is time for roll call. So let's take a look at everyone working today. Say hi to Steve Mays working in the dugouts, running a camera. He's been a very valuable at Ryan Rasmussen getting out of the trailer. He's been directing a lot today, running the camera tonight. Into the trailer we go. Braden Bullis doing the double bicep. Katie Lected on the production. Jason Zaleski hitting the 1s and the 2s and getting all our cameras. And of course, us right here, Rachel Zaleski, the real boss of us. And my name's Mike Wendlandt on the mic. Glad to be with you guys tonight. And everyone who has worked this week has been A1 in every possible word that we can describe for them. We're very thankful for everyone who has been on the mic, who's been behind the camera, who's been in the trailer. Those who have been writing down our food orders at the concession stand. Maybe the most important job of all. As we go to the top half of the 5th. Merzlicker back out to work.
Leading off, the pitcher, Karsten Trowbridge.
So Trowbridge will lead things off. Here in the 5th, trying to get something going. Eau Claire looking to keep this game alive. Trowbridge hitting for in Barneson's spot. He's 0 for 2 this year. Ground ball up the middle. Big hop. Throw not in time. Trowbridge will get a base hit. And that is, according to the stats I've been able to compile, his first hit of the summer. He's 1 for 3.
Ben Strayer.
We'll bring up Ben Strayer. Strayer struck out back in the 3rd. And he will drive one into center. Peterson will chase it down for out number 1. So one down for Keegan Winberg, the catcher.
Keegan Winberg.
Winberg's 2 for 14. He's driven a couple of runs this summer. During the months of August and June, he is a Husky at Eau Claire North. Strike, snap throw, not in time. Again, we got some old names. We got an Oak Mountain Mounder, some Huskies, some Cardinals from Oliva Strum, some Ramblers from Regis. I want to say the Bulldogs from Chautauqua. Big 1, ground ball to third. 5. Bobbled there, so there's not going to be a play at second. They'll get the out at first for DeLue. That's out number 2. So here comes Nolan Sweeney.
Nolan Sweeney.
Sweeney had a base hit back in the 3rd. He can reach out, give Bauer a chance. Down and in, ball one. And the way things stand right now, tomorrow morning, Eau Claire will take on Watertown, 9 o'clock, 11:30, Kimberly and Sheboygan. Ground ball up the middle. Ranging over. Hank not able to get it out of his, or keep it in his glove. And that'll be a base hit for Sweeney. He's 2 for 2.
Shortstop, Ian Bauer.
And here comes Ian Bauer. He'll get a third at bat. He's 0 for 2. He's grounded out to each of the middle infield spots. Looking for a late rally here in the 5th. Is that one down? One ball and nothing on Bauer. Jammed, popped up, shallow left, long run in, and that's down for a hit. Bauer's going to drive in one.
Second baseman, Blake Buer.
So a 3-hit inning off of Merzlicker. Bauer's got himself an RBI. His 30th run batted in. And here is Buer. Buer 0 for 2, a strikeout and a flyout. He hit one deep into left center his last time. That looked ticketed for the fence, and Peterson was able to chase it down. One ball and nothing on Buer. Fly ball into left. Coming in is Disson, and the ball game is over. Eau Claire gets a run on 3 hits. They leave 2. And your final score, 12-0. Kimberly, 12-0 winners. And they will play at 11:30 tomorrow morning. Eau Claire will play at 9 against Watertown. Kimberly Sheboygan, 11:30. Stay tuned, though. Your Nasonville Dairy postgame show's on the way on Zaleski Sports. I'll be down on the field.
At 11:30 a.m.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. Nasonville Dairy actually goes back to 1885. We are the oldest plant in Wood County. When our father brought us here in the early 1960s, we ran 7,500 pounds of milk a day. We now run 1.8 million pounds of milk a day. We buy dairy milk from 200 dairy farmers here in central Wisconsin, produce it, and ship it all over the world. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fure, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Keflatiri, Kefla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. This has allowed us to go to a lot of different countries. Our furthest accounts are now in China, Japan, Canada, Saudi Arabia. We do ship to Mexico, as well as a number of other places throughout the world. This is what we call Cheese Making 101. We tried to walk you through the cheese plant today, and we're in hopes that you see our people, what they're doing, and the amount of work that goes into producing the products that we hope you enjoy.
Your Nasonville Dairy post-game show starts now. Michael here with the Rich Shop Exteriors Player of the Game, Drew Furman, and this award's not cut about today. It's also yesterday. I mean, 7 strong yesterday. You get the win there, and then on base 4 times today. You score 3 times. How big is it to see this offense really thriving at this tournament?
Yeah, it's awesome to see our guys, showing what we can do on the big stage. So it's awesome. Our hard work all year is really showing, so it's great.
And I heard Coach talking about the defense for you guys. I mean, obviously Schaefer is going to get the highlight with there, but your infield defense is also really strong. How big is it to see, again, just not just offense, everything just clicking right now? I mean, like you just said, there's no bigger time.
Yeah, for real. Our guys are doing their job, making plays when they need to be made, and just doing our job. That's what we're here for.
And of course, you on the base, you had to watch the home run. What was your reaction seeing that one off the bat?
Well, off the bat, I thought it was a double. So I was running around third, and I saw our third base coach Henry throw his hands up, and everyone celebrating. So I assumed it was gone, and yeah, it's awesome. Great swing from the kid.
And last thing I'll ask, you get a little bit of a longer break tonight than some other teams, so 11:30 tomorrow, but you're guaranteed 2 more days of baseball. You're going to be playing in the final games here of this state tournament. How big is that for you guys to know that you have got 2 more days of baseball?
I mean, that's awesome, especially for our guys who aren't playing after this. So it's just exciting to keep playing as long as we can, and really excited for that.
Absolutely. So we're going to do one last thing. So obviously you see your camera right there. I'm going to give you this. I'm going to get out of the way. I'll count you down 3, 2, 1. So I'm Drew Furman. I'm in the house.
All right. 3, 2, 1. I'm Drew Furman, and I'm in the house.
Great job. Good luck tomorrow.
Yeah,
see you tomorrow morning.
Yep, I'll see you there.
Drew Furman, our Rich Shop Exteriors Player of the Game. 7 strong innings yesterday to get the win. He was on base 4 times today. A couple of singles, couple of walks. He scored 3. As Kimberly continues to show up and show out here at the state tournament. 11 games in the books. We got 2 tomorrow, 9:30 tomorrow morning. Or 9 o'clock, I should say, 9 o'clock. First pitch, Eau Claire and Watertown. That'll be an elimination game. And then at 11:30, Sheboygan will take on Kimberly. Kimberly can eliminate Sheboygan with a win in that one. And then we go to Championship Saturday. For our entire crew here at Zaleski Sports, this is Mike Wellen saying so long, everyone. Stay cool, stay safe. We'll talk to you tomorrow morning right here at the AAA American Legion State Tournament live from Jack Hackman Field in Marshfield. We'll talk to you tomorrow.